Yes.
Yeah.
You can hear everything.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And we are live at the Mental Health Pop-Up Shop. It's your girl Hawaii here, and we are here with
Ayonna.
Yes, Ayonna. Tell us about yourself.
Okay, so I'm a 19-year-old artist from the Lower East Side, and I'm also an artist of I do multiple things. So recently I've been learning a lot of the times we put labels on ourselves, and I feel like I do so much that I don't want to really put a label on myself. So I've been subscribing to the thought of being limitless. So that, and also I'm the CEO and founder of my brand called the Golden Ghetto. And it's basically trying to celebrate all the positive aspects of hood and just changing the narrative, and how a lot of the times the media will showcase so much bad stuff for Black people, but it's never the positive stuff that we're the creator of all the cultures. The world don't run without us. So that's that.
What? 19 and doing the damn thing. That's what I'm talking about. So what are the things that you do?
So I'm a dancer. I do poetry. I draw, and I paint. I make paint on clothes and stuff like that. I've been doing vinyl and stuff like that. I sew. I make my own woven blankets, but I turn them into sweaters. So you know the TikToks are I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's just woven blankets with their sweaters. So I have a Nipsey one. I have a SZA one, and I want to do more, so I want to make them more custom ones. So yeah, I wanted to do that. I do photography. I do videography. I edit. I do a lot. I all the arts things. I just want to be in that because it gets my feelings.
Yeah, I'm loving that. Yeah. So which one do you? Well, I wouldn't necessarily say the most, but which one are you currently pursuing more?
So I'm trying to pursue my company the most because I feel like I have a passion for just being in mental health. It's crazy because this pop-up shop is really close to my heart, because growing up I went to a predominantly white school, and it was hard for me to find myself because I didn't have any roots in my history, so I didn't really know myself. And then when you don't know yourself, you don't have any history and who you are, and just anything, it's easy to get swapped into the whole misogyny and racism world, and it was easy for me to just get soaked into that classically too. So I had to find myself through teaching my own stuff, my history and stuff like that. So when I did that, it was just a spiritual awakening. I felt like I had a rebirth, and I created the Golden Ghetto, which was just seeing I didn't look at us in a way that the world had made me look at us. I was yo, I'm really Black, y'all. You know what I'm trying to say? I was at the school, it's crazy. I used to get bullied for no one doing everything twerking and stuff like that. But it's the girls couldn't twerk, so they was mad that I could twerk.
Right.
And it was hating on the girl. And it's a lot of the times the racism was it's just white guilt and white jealousy. And that's even besides racism, a lot of times in the Black community, the Black woman community, I've noticed that I used to thinking of a place where a girl's confidence will kind of rub off, make me feel insecure because I would see her. But now when I see a bad girl, I'm you inspire me, you know what I'm trying to say?
That's how it's supposed to be.
And I feel that's when the whole self-love thing happens. So once you really get that self-love within yourself, now you're a reflection of them. So it's just a ball. And I think once a Black girl heals herself, it can heal a bunch of other people, because I feel the Black woman is God, honestly. So
that's deep. But that's so true. Because there's a lot of women, not uplifting other women, and it's just why not all stick together and let's just uplift each other? Come on. we could all be baddies.
What's the problem? Like, and it's like the thing is, it's crazy because like it be the closest one to you, like. And it's like the girls that you don't know. I love Instagram baddies. Like you don't understand. I want the captions too. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna say that. I might have to say it, right? Give you a little credit, but I feel like it's so inspiring to have older Black women mentors too. Like I'm in an organization called Urban Work. And I had these very two close women. Her name is Chanel Gabriel. Shout out to her. That's my girl. And she's just like been an amazing role model for me because like I see myself in her. Like I try to be conscious with what I do because I feel like, and we have like a physical diet, but we also have a mental diet. And like that's what we watch, what we eat, what we but what we watch, what we read, what we listen to. It's like you have to be really conscious about what that because it could shift your whole perspective. So when I did that, my whole mental change. I listened to Lady London. I met Lady London too. I don't know if you know, she's an upcoming rapper, but she's 100% independent artist. She's a boss woman, all around boss woman, and she just talks about like you would want your daughter to listen to her. You would want you to listen to her because it just gets you in the right mindset. Like I feel like music also is very spiritual. So when I changed my music, I changed myself. So I started listening to J. Cole, and I was like, it was it. It was done. It was done. It was done. So I think it's very important to just have that self-love so then you could reflect that off to other people because at the end of the day, we all reflections of each other.
That's it. That's the whole fact. So dancing, do you still do dancing, or when do you find time to do dancing?
Yeah, so I'm always dancing. Like I'm that girl at the party that
Yo,
I'm like, me. Feel me? Like hold on, we gotta shake that. We gotta hold a shake in the building, y'all. But I'm always dancing. Like I feel like music lives in me. So it's like that's one. I'm a part of a dance group called Too Crafty. It's a light feet like dance group. It's hosted by a young 20-year-old. Her name is Jada Chanel, and she was in Shake Nation. I don't know if you know Shake Nation. And we just got back from LA. We was with Tommy the Clown, and it was crazy. Like it was OD crazy. Like it was a wonderful experience to even like be. We got to see the Crumpas in Cali, and I was like, wow, like no, they was really giving the girls like they was holding it down over there, and it was crazy because when I got there, I'm like I saw parts of the Golden Ghetto everywhere. I'm like, yo, there's so much talent in the hood, and all these kids needs are the opportunities.
That's it.
Because after the opportunity is there, then it's over. Like there's so many Jay-Z's in the hood right now. Not the ones that y'all saying y'all up next and y'all really can't rap.
Right.
You? Listen, that's a whole other story. But there's so much talent in the hood. Like it's just like it was crazy to me. I got there. We went to the finals, but we didn't really win the last round. But it was an amazing opportunity. We got to meet Tom DeClown, his crew. They were inspired by us. We was inspired by them. It was just like an all around good experience, good vibe, and we got to see LA. So I wanted to go to Crenshaw so bad that I could go. Yeah, it was crazy.
Are you ever nervous?
Yeah. So like my nerves is I mean, I wouldn't say I have anxiety, but I get the nerves. They're always there. Usually when I say my affirmations beforehand, it's like easier for me to run through, but sometimes I forget to say affirmations and I just go there and I just take my breaths, like breathe in, breathe out with the crowd. Like I think my best thing I learned is that you control the room. So just taking your time, like before I do a poem, like I'll inhale and I just realize like, girl, you being so nervous for what? Like you're literally their attention's on you and your attention's on them. Like they influence you, you influence them. But at the end of the day, they don't even know if you mess up. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
that's true. That's true.
So it's like you gotta like, I think that's like a mental thing. So just taking that breath in and then realizing that your nerves are your best friend. Like they just like making you look like you alive. You know what I'm trying to say? If you're not nervous, I mean, if you're not nervous, probably is good, but then also it's probably bad because you're too calm. Like
exactly.
You probably don't care. Like you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like it's all about like being alive and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm nervous. Yeah, keep here.
So what are you doing with poetry? Are you kind of pushing that, or is that just something like you do in your free time?
Yeah, so like yeah, so so I was writing a book actually. My book was called A Piece of My Heart. I'm still writing it, but it's just like I have so much that I'm doing. I have to get better at juggling all at once and like making it. I'm not the best when it comes to routine and like organization. Like, okay, I can keep my room clean sometimes, but it's like with my, I feel like the way you go about your daily thing is how your life is gonna reflect. So I got to get better with that. But I think my poetry, I'm starting to get back into my poetry because I had like a drought. Like I just had my old poems and I was just reading that, and it's like it's crazy because to me I'll be like, oh, I'm tired of doing this poetry, but to another person that's his first time hearing it, it's like, yo, like that was some dope, you know. So it's like I think with poems, like as long as you're writing from your truth and you're living in your truth, there's no age on it. So I've been doing that. I've been like trying to tap back into that. And then also another thing, like I was comparing myself when I was doing my poems. Like I was like, it was just like I just kept comparing myself. Like I would see I rhyme a lot. And it's like I could be a songwriter because the way that I rhyme. Because I'm born June 16th, the same day as Tupac.
I'm June 14th.
You a Gemini? Oh, it's over. It's over. It's going to be Gemini season. It's okay. She's a dancer, y'all. Listen, we probably the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. First of all, let's get into that because Gemini's is really like. Look, I'm not going to like try to be. But Gemini's is the Gemini's. Like, we were the gems of the zodiac sign just to let everybody know that.
Yes.
And the real niggas fuck with us. So if you don't fuck with us, it's okay. You know, the girls that get it. And the girls that don't. But they don't. And I think, like, I feel like, I feel like poetry, we don't take accountability to how much a conversation can be. Like, a conversation can open up your mind, unlock so many codes for you. And poetry, like, I wasn't really into poetry like maybe 2 years ago. It was crazy. I really wasn't. I didn't, because I thought they talked like this and just like mad extra stuff. So, I mean, I didn't really know the poetry ropes until I went to, I don't know if it was my first host, but I think I went to one of these events, and I was like, wow, this is really like therapy for the soul. Like,
yes,
they like the words, the way they put the words together. It's like it touches something inside of you. So I was like, nah, this crazy, y'all. Like, let me go write something real quick. Like, let me go get on the boat. Like, DJ Rec, come to me. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, it's over. But I started writing, and then I admitted my poetry to like an online thing. I'm like, you guys, I'm like looking on Google, like, what do y'all have for poets out here? And I did that, and then I got accepted to a Urban Word Slam with the Urban Word community. I was one of the top 4 poets out of like, I don't know how many applied, but it was a little bit. And then we got to perform with Puma, Lincoln Center, Times Square, Barclays Center. It was just a lot. We was just doing a lot, and it opened my mind to so many things. It was like one little click on a button on Google could get you somewhere. You know what I'm trying to say? So I just thank poetry so much because it also gave me the confidence to realize that words hold energy. Words hold so much energy. You can either speak life or death into a person. And I feel like there's so many people that are poets. You don't have to be a poet like speaking at an event. You could be a poet. An old man walking down the street could stop you and be like, young lady, like, don't be doing that for real. And it's like, you would feel that because it's like, it's somebody older, you give them that respect. Or just like anybody, like dance teachers. With my dances, like, I mean, when I be dancing, like a certain conversation from a choreographer, the way that they say it, because a lot of people, they go into the dance room with their heads down, insecure about the next person that they dance like worse than them, just in their heads. That I'm when I be dancing, sometimes I go to places and it's like I just be in my head, like, and it's like you'll get that one choreographer that's like, yeah, take a breath, like, and then really say whatever he says or whatever she says and really speak to you, and it's just then, and it's like, girl, boy, you a poet, girl, you a poet, like, you don't even know it for real. So I think like poetry I want to take more seriously because I just think it touches, it can touch people in the easiest way. So yeah.
Nah, you're dope. Yo,
listen.
I need you to teach me something.
Girl, I'll be doing twerk and work classes for the girls that want to get in shape the fun way. So I'm gonna need y'all to hit me up.
Listen, yes, add her on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is AY0NNAH. Yeah, that's my Instagram.
Yes, add her, y'all. Oh my gosh, it was so nice talking to you. Wow.
Likewise. First of all, I think that I'm not gonna lie, air signs. I love all the signs, but the air signs is the people that know. And my little Sagittarius too, but it's like I feel like I don't know. I feel like Geminis, a lot of people, they be hating on the girls. I be feeling the hate. But it's okay, because what Nicki Minaj said? What she said? She was like, she said, you know, the bum bitches be hating. But, you know, my bad bitches is expected. You should be, all of that.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? So, I just appreciate another gem for the gym.
Nah. I felt the energy. I love it.
Thank you. You're gonna be upstairs. I'm going like later on today.
Yes,
so,
yes. I'm definitely going to see you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me so much. I appreciate this so much.
Anytime.
Yes. That was good. I love hearing this on the thing.
Wow.
I love hearing this.
They said they gonna send somebody else down.